It says the first thing you need to do is to glue the bottom of the fuselage to the bottom of the keel. And as before, I'm going to offer it up. As before, I'm going to just squeeze that little tag in a bit so as it goes in a little bit better. Squeeze that in a bit. Goes over. Yeah, the two bits after the tail skid aren't glued, so not at this stage anyway. I might do that there as well. So I'm just doing 2 stages. I'm going to run the adhesive across there, like that. In fact, no, let's go down the keel there, like that. It goes on there. It goes along the front edge, and I'm just going to lay that on something flat with the tail skid hanging over the edge. Give a little bit of pressure. Put it under pressure, like that. The front piece is glued. So there we are, coming on. The next bit, as you can guess, is wrapping the fuselage sides. But I'm just going to let that set off a little tiny bit and study the instructions a little bit more. While that's just drying on the back there, I'm just going to cut the turtle deck out, and it'll want some scoring and beveling anyway, so that will give me plenty of chance for the bottom to dry. Right, this has to be beveled. Before I do, I'm just going to take off these little angled bits. So it was attached to the sprue. It'll be perfectly flat before you start beveling. Lots of beveling to do. You remember I did the fuselage front and sides, and now I'm working on this piece here. So what do we got? Bevel each edge 45 degrees and score. Don't forget, you score the inside, not the outside. 3. Just a little extra bit at the back where it's a very tight bevel. Not bevel, sorry, score. Very tight curve just around the rudder. I want it to actually bend quite well, so just give it a little slight extra pressure. This one, 1, 2, 3, just the last bit. So that's the scoring done, and now 45-degree bevels on each side of this. Do it over there. Yeah, you still see me. Start by taking off quite a lot, and then you can finish off by going lengthwise to make sure it's all the same the way down. That's that piece prepared. So it's scored on the back, and you probably can't see, scored on the back and 45-degree bevel on each edge. Not ready for fitting yet because I haven't stuck the sides up. So let's offer up the sides and see how they're looking. This is an exciting time, folks. Just having a look all the way around to see how it's going to fit, so I can start gluing these sides on. I think perhaps I might do this in sort of stages. Might glue along the bottom edge. Try to avoid getting glue on the outside of the fuselage, because once it's dry it can dirty it up a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do this in stages, so I'm going to glue along the bottom edge. Side of that, up the side of that. pin them together. Gently easing them together. Got all these fingers in use at the moment. Gently pushing in the right places. That's quite good. Quite pleased with that one. That's gone well. So I'm just going to run some more adhesive down this side. Just fold it in. Looks pretty good. It's coming along. Coming along. So it's quite a different build process compared to balsa wood models. It's incredibly light, pretty strong, and if you take your time and just enjoy the build, quite satisfying really. Wait for a minute for that to set, and I can do the cow cheeks. It's pretty accurate. Make sure you don't glue your rigging wires up under anywhere. With glue along the edge there, like that. Fit down the inside of that. Okay. And then fold it around. Holding it in several places at once. All these fingers are needed till it grabs on. The best sort of clamp is your fingers at the end of the day. You can't clamp this easily. Just hold it till it sets. Okay, that seems to have stuck quite nicely. What's the next stage? Turtle deck. Let's crease it around a bit. Just make sure these, what I do to make sure they bend the correct way, just put the straight edge along where you put your crease in the foam, just work them across so they're bent. Pre-bend it, as they say in the instructions, because you'll never get it around otherwise. Move it a bit, but you get a nice curved section. I'm holding it curved of course, but right, let's offer it up. See what we got here. Yeah, it fits quite nice. Drop it in place. Okay, so next stage. Next stage is tailplane. Okay then, so that completes the fuselage for now. I'll start on the tailplane and elevators in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.